Alright, now call me dumb, but after last episode, I have an idea. I'll explain myself in a minute if this works, or not. Probably won't.
The dog killed Mira? Uh-huh. And how'd he do that?
I thought for a moment you were fucking going to listen to me, but, turns out you're not. Also, yeah, Q's just dying now.
Why?
I'm 100% out of ideas at this point. So, y'all remember last episode where Carlos, after killing Akane and severing his own arm, he wrote a note and put it in the dog. Or at least in the thing the dog holds. Yeah, I thought that might have been helpful at some point in time, but what the fuck do I know? Anyway, I was meant to do all of these death routes and never did. Oh boy. That's gonna be fun. Well, I'm gonna blast through most of them now, so... I doubt it's gonna make a massive difference, but... Yeah, Carlos was just first on the list, so it's time to be an asshole. Repeatedly. Even Carlos don't believe it.
Why?
No, Akane.
Hey, you did good, Carlos.
Did I?
Junpei?
You
Now
dedicated
is
your
not
life
the
to
time to be
saving
telling
people,
me that.
So, this is probably hard for you. But what you did is...
Stop!
Carlos!
It wasn't me.
I need to mute this damn
Someone
thing. I
took
just
my
realized.
hand and...
You're not going to say the devil made you do it, are you?
Yes.
Made me?
Maybe it's stress, or you've always had that urge buried deep down inside.
Junpei, don't call me a
Make the bad
murderer.
Judgment calls on something controlling you. Come on, it's just part of being human. Life experiences.
Either way, I ain't pleased with myself.
You made a wise decision.
Shut up.
You sacrificed the lives of others in order to continue your own survival.
Zero.
It truly is a natural human reaction. You simply made an emergency evacuation. The action is legally justifiable. There is no blame to be placed on you for your decision. Now, I'm sure you would like to get out of here immediately. But before that, I apologize. But you must all sleep again.
But why?
It is 1929. Time for good kids to be in bed, or something.
You have done exactly as I commanded. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the three of you. It would be inconvenient if you forgot you caused the deaths of others.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Killed all of them.
Pleasant dreams.
You know, I still can't get over the sound of that thunk as we hit the floor in unison. Almost in unison. Huh. I now have a thing here, so I needed to do that, apparently. Nope, that's the one I need. Don't make me watch this. That's just a dick thing to do.
This is...
The decontamination room. Decontamination? Huh. This is weird.
You don't say,
Weird?
Q.
I feel like I've been trapped in this room before.
You must be imagining things.
I guess. This button.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, something isn't right.
You don't know the half of it.
Maybe we've forgotten about this place.
The drugs and the bracelets?
What?
Now announcing the current casualties, U6. just turned the volume on my TV down because I don't know if that's picking up or not. I didn't expect everyone to scream in agony all then again. It's just a dick move that Zero woke them up for this. Yeah, that's what I thought to be left. 3 piles of goop in one, 2 in a pile of machine parts in the other.
Now announcing the current casualties. Q-Team, Q, Mira, Eric. D-Team, Diana, Phi, Sigma. These 6 are now deceased.
Junpei looks like he still can't show emotion.
X-passes will be revealed. Self, Rip, Lake, Bird, Twin, Old. That is all.
That is all. As if 6 people just didn't die.
Inconvenient if you forgot to cause the deaths of others.
Inconvenient my fucking ass. You're doing this to make me feel bad.
Wow, that was fast. We put these passwords in and we can reach the surface.
But to get them, the other teams...
They're a liquid right now.
It's not your fault, Carlos.
I've
mean-
been busting my ass for the past 10 years. I wanted to save as many lives as I could. I worked hard to do that.
Leucochloridium. Or Spinochordodes teleniae. Have you heard of either of these, Carlos?
No.
Why are you suddenly...
They inhabit and control the actions of creatures larger than them. Parasites.
Are you suggesting we were controlled by whatever that was you said?
Leucochloridium are snail parasites. Praying mantises and grasshoppers get Spinochordodes teleniae.
So they don't attach to humans?
Correct. I've heard of one, however, Toxoplasma gondii.
Toxoplasma gondii?
Rats with toxoplasmosis no longer fear their predator, the cat, and are in fact drawn to the smell of their urine.
Where is this
Rats are
going?
attracted to cats?
For humans infected with Toxoplasma gondii, changes in actions and personality have been reported. You become a risk taker, your reactions slow, or you become extremely sensitive.
Are you saying Carlos pushed that button
Because I have a
something like that?
parasite?
I don't know, but it's more realistic than saying you were possessed by a devil.
At
A
this point, I'd
human
believe fucking
controlling
anything.
parasite.
We've already broken time.
Are you guys ready?
As ready as I'll ever be,
No
I
problems
think.
here.
All right. Then let's put in the passwords.
I actually remembered this time, and I actually took a picture of these instead of anything else, like trying to write them down. You know, because normally I try and just write them all down at once, and it's just a horrible, horrible, horrible idea. Mainly because she reels them off faster than I can write. But I've got twin. And I got old. That's a password, not a statement on my life. I could tell why some of you would be confused. At the ripe old age of 23, my back hurts permanently and I think I'm going senile.
It opened. It opened.
Let's hurry. The door will close right away.
Cardi, why do you always look permanently pissed off at this point? Carlos is like, I shouldn't do this. Oh my god, I'm being possessed again!
Hey, what What are you standing around for?
Carlos?
I can't leave with you guys.
What?
Huh?
I got shit I need to do.
I made a
B.O.B.
promise in another history that I'd definitely save you two.
Another history?
What nonsense are you babbling about?
Oh,
Come
Akane
on,
knows.
Hurry up!
Later, guys.
Carlos!
Carlos!
Okay, then what's my grand plan this time? If I have one. Look at that shadow.
Just hang on. I'm going to go save you now.
So did you just run into a fucking wall? Because that's what it looked like. The fuck was that about? I mean... I'm not even gonna fucking pretend I know. My head hurts. Anyway. Also, I guess this video is going without an intro at this point. Really, this benefits no one, because if Mira and Eric get out, they're all gonna fucking die. Well, Eric's gonna die anyway. So, fuck it. Let's melt some bitches.
What happened?
I
see. Interesting.
Did you push the button?
Don't judge me, Mira.
Does this mean we're going to be saved?
But then
Bet you can't judge anyone with what you do.
You killed them! C-Team and D-Team are gonna...
No, we did. We had to do this so we could survive. There was no way around it.
but
It's not my fault! I told you from the start not to push it!
what? What are you talking about? It was obvious you were planning on pressing it.
But you're the one who actually did! It was your hand!
Does that make me
You
any
pushed
better
it.
than you?
You made a wise decision.
Actually, yes, it
You
does.
sacrificed the
No,
lives
it doesn't.
of others in order to
I
continue.
forgot which way I asked that question.
0.
It's because I did it and he was thinking about it. It doesn't make him any worse, I guess?
Emergency evacuation. The action is legally justifiable. There is no blame to be placed on you for your decision. Now, I'm sure you would like to get out of here immediately. But before that, I apologize. But you must all sleep again.
I gotta go liquidize the others.
Why?
BRB.
1929.
You have done exactly as I commanded. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the three of you.
No, no! I didn't do it. He's the one who pushed it. So he's...
It would be inconvenient if you forgot you caused the deaths of others.
But I already told you. I didn't kill anybody.
Mira's got that condescending
watching.
look suddenly.
Dad, I was just watching. No.
Oh yeah, he's been here
Anything
before.
wrong? I was the one who... Please, forgive him, Dad. Cold. It's cold. The water was so cold.
Pleasant dreams.
Mom.
Why'd you have to up and fucking die on us? I was gonna say, and let me guess. Dog's got a note. No, in hindsight, I really should have done all these when it gave me the option to. Instead of, like, getting confused and having to come back.
Where are we?
I think it's the decontamination room.
Oh yeah, y'all fucked.
Contamination.
I think we've been trapped in this room before. Is it just deja vu?
I have a bad feeling about this.
So do I.
Wait, this button.
It's the same for you, Carlos?
You feel it as well?
Yeah, not just her.
Like, I just pressed
I
this
sense
button
it
like
too.
5 minutes ago.
Somehow, this button is very important.
And again, time travel's fucking weird.
Maybe we lost our memories of it. The drugs. In the bracelets.
Then,
I need
What
a
in the
quieter
world?
chair to sit and record in. You're done fucked up. And now you melt because of it. You know, that image is still gross as fuck when you think about it. That's literally just like mostly liquid flesh at this point. And now I'm no expert, but liquid flesh, not pleasant to, I was gonna say, be around. Acid burns aren't pleasant, I know that much. I did 3 years of chemistry at university, I know what acid does to a man.
This is...
And that was just
The
brief
lounge.
contact.
What happened in the decontamination room?
Yo, don't pretend you don't know, Q.
Inconvenient if you forgot to cause the deaths of others.
That's right. That button.
Now announcing the current casualties. C-Team, Carlos, Akane, Junpei. D-Team, Diana, Bai, Sigma. These 6 are now deceased. As a result, 6 X-Passes will be revealed. Dream, Key, Quark, Mom, Deer, R. That is all.
It's a lie! Everyone!
Let's inhibit the virus. Did that always say that, or am I just being
Eric.
dumb?
Oh no. What have I done?
No need to blame yourself. All you did was make the right choice.
But
Forget about it. We need to focus on what's next. We have 6 passwords. So can't we leave?
I mean, yes, but
I overreacted a bit. But you know, maybe it's better this way. What I mean is, I know we're all in danger from this game. But instead of being forced to kill each other, it's just a vote and a press of a button.
Yeah.
no,
Plus,
just,
we're
even
just
with
the
just pressing
after.
buttons, it's not any better.
We learned
Trust me,
the
there was a whole game
thing
based around
is
that.
Over.
Wait, what if it's not just that?
the amnesia drugs in the bracelets. Maybe we didn't get injected this time, but what if every time we wake up, we have to go through the same scenario over and over again? And we're put to sleep after each one. Our memories of it gone.
Well, this got
Give
philosophical.
it up. We don't need to talk about this. Let's just get out of here.
He's right. Let's...
Wait! Aren't we forgetting someone?
Yeah, where's the dog? What do you mean I can't take Gab with me? The others did.
That's so mean.
Why in the...
Let's see if we can get it off. Hey, about before, you were saying we're repeating our actions with no memories. It's like the Sleeping Beauty problem.
The Sleeping Beauty what?
It's one of the famous paradoxes. The experiment starts on a Sunday. The subject is put to sleep, and then a coin is flipped. If it's heads, the subject is woken up on Monday, asked a question, and put to sleep again. And that's it. That's all they do for heads.
And if it's tails?
They're woken up on Monday, asked a question, and put to sleep.
But that's just the same as heads.
To that point, it is. But it's different after that. After the subject falls asleep again, their memories from Monday are erased. They are then asked the same question again on Tuesday.
What's the question?
What day is it?
What was the probability it was heads?
That's it?
Yep, that's it.
Hey, how is that a problem then? It's obvious. There's a 50-50 chance of it being heads.
You'd think so, normally. But when you're being asked it, there are 3 positions you could be in. The coin was heads. It is Monday. The coin was tails. It is Monday. And the coin was tails. It is Tuesday. That would make the probability of it being heads as 1 in 3, right?
No. I don't think so. It's a
I get what
coin,
he's saying, but
so it'll always be 50-50 odds no matter what.
yeah.
Okay, let's change some things. If heads appears, it's the same as before. But if it's tails, it ends up repeating 10,000 times.
10,000?
Wake, question, sleep, memory erased. Wake, question, sleep, memory erased. Go through this 10,000 times. Does
You don't know what the day it is.
Stay as 50-50 after all that? Thinking about it, wouldn't the chances of it being tails be higher than heads?
If you put it that way, yeah. So, which one is correct?
No one knows. They don't have an answer yet. Even the scientists can't decide between 1 in 2 and 1 in 3. It's an unsolved problem.
Huh. You know a lot about this.
I read a random book on it once. Well, it was on metempsychosis, but they deal with basically the same thing.
Metempsychosis?
I was just about to ask.
What is it?
Wouldn't waking up without your memories be just like being reborn?
Oh, yeah, that sounds similar.
I'm not really sure.
You don't believe in it?
I meant there's no real meaning. Because when you're reborn, all the memories you had during your past life are already gone, right? Well, that means metempsychosis isn't really needed.
If there's no memories, there's no point? Well, no one can perfectly remember things that happened when you were a kid.
Does that mean you
Hell,
didn't exist as a kid?
Sometimes you can't even remember something from a month ago. So
I can't remember what I
going
ate
by
for
what you
breakfast
said,
yesterday.
Everything you did before a month ago has no meaning?
She's asking if memories really are that important for making you who you are.
This is really dropping those
What is
deep philosophical
important, then?
thoughts on us, isn't it?
Well, something must be. Well, it looks like we can't do anymore.
We're
Zero.
gonna have to give up here.
Why did you do this to the
I'm
dog?
sorry. I'm really, really sorry.
No way around it. We did everything we could.
Come on, let's go.
We melted 6 people, and right now we give more of a shit about the dog. That's actually an accurate representation of humans at this point. People care more if, like, watching a film
you
or whatever.
ready?
More people care if
Yeah.
a dog dies in
Go
it than
ahead.
most of the cast. Well, again, I took me picture of me X passes because I learned the hard way that's the easiest thing to do. I wonder if Quark was Junpei's password. Okay, this should be it. Don't think I'm gonna get jumped into because after all, I'm a quantum computer.
Yes! It opened!
Okay.
I've just realized that's probably why my name's fucking Q, isn't it?
Hey, what's wrong?
What are you doing?
I want to stay here and care for the dog.
I can't go.
Huh?
I can't leave him behind. Sorry.
The dog is Zero, I'm calling it. Okay, that one's a joke. That one prediction's not to be taken seriously. But the dog is very important to this plot, and I don't know how yet.
I decided that I'd stay here too.
I mean, you are a computer.
I wonder why. Maybe it's because I don't have memories? I know nothing about the outside world, so I guess I didn't really want to leave. Did I make the right choice?
Yes, you did, Q.
Or was it the wrong one?
Just turns around, the dog replies to him.
Yeah, that must be it.
Okay, so that one's actually like a game over. But the other one wasn't. Also, I've overwritten my thing, so this better not fucking fail on me, this recording. Yeah, like, the one with Carlos wasn't a failure state, but this one was. That's interesting. Out of curiosity, I wonder if I've unlocked anything. No, nothing new. Although, now that I've checked that, it's time to do this again, but with Diana. My actual favorite person in this room. I hate to have to do this, but I feel like I have to do this. Mainly because you've been melted twice and you deserve a chance at life.
Diana, what did you just...
Are you kidding me? You just finished begging me to trust the others. What the hell was all that for? Answer me, Diana!
I don't know. I don't know why I pushed the button.
Not again.
What do you mean?
Our vote back at 1330? Diana chose C-Team instead of going along with what was on the note. I asked her why, and she said the same thing as now. I don't know.
That's ridiculous. I don't know about that.
I know.
What?
I'm saying I know what you don't know. My thought earlier, that we probably...
You made a wise decision. You sacrificed the lives of others.
I mean, they've been like that this whole timeline. Sigma's thought one thing and Phi's thought another.
You simply made an emergency evacuation. The action is legally justifiable. There is no blame to be placed on you for your decision. Now, I'm sure you would like to get out of here immediately. But before that, I apologize. But you must all sleep again.
1929. Our time is up.
as I commanded. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the three of you. It would be inconvenient if you forgot you caused the deaths of others.
No! How did this happen?
Pleasant dreams.
I genuinely... Diana's like the only person I feel bad for at this point, I think. Well. Here we go again. Hope if I actually press the right fucking button.
Where are we?
I think it's the decontamination room.
Decontamination.
Huh. This is weird.
Weird?
I feel like I've been trapped in this room before.
You must be imagining things.
I guess.
Wait, this button.
It's the same for you, Carlos?
You feel it as well?
Yeah, not just her. I sense it too. Somehow, this button is very important.
Maybe we've forgotten about this place.
The drugs and the bracelets?
What?
I'm pretty sure those were like the same cutscenes as we've seen before, just spliced together slightly differently.
Hey, look what time it is. It's after midnight.
So, it's the next day?
Happy New
Not
Year!
just day, but year. It's 2029 now.
What a horrible start to the year.
Now announcing the current casualties. C-Team, Carlos, Akane, Junpei. Q-Team, Q, Mira, Eric. These 6 are now deceased.
Someone tell that cameraman to stand still, please.
6 X-passes will be revealed. Shift, 6, ring, age, heart, love. That is all.
Damn you, Zero!
I will never forgive him!
No!
Diana, tell me one more time. You didn't choose to push it, did you? The button in the decontamination room.
No. For a split second, it was as if... It was as if someone had taken control of my body.
Has
Parasites.
this ever happened to you before? Then maybe you hit your head somewhere.
I don't think so. That I can remember, anyway.
What are you trying to say, Phi?
Well, I thought it might be possible it was alien hand syndrome.
What? Alien hand?
I've heard of phantom
It
limb,
happens
but never
very
alien
rarely
hand.
When the corpus callosum, where the right and left hemispheres connect, is abnormal. Remember, the right brain controls the left side, and the left controls the right. So if the communication paths that connect them are damaged, the left and right sides of your body may fall out of sync. Like trying to put a shirt on with your right hand, but taking it off with your left. Grabbing onto a scalding pan with your right hand while your left tries to make it let go. Or something even stranger, when your right hand attempts to suffocate you, so you use your left to restrain it. I've heard of cases where it's happened. An interesting development arises with that story. Where does a human's consciousness exist? Is it in the left brain or the right? When your right hand's choking you and your left's trying to stop it,
So which one are
that would
you?
imply that the part of you that doesn't want to die is in the right brain. But what if, in the left brain, there's another part of you buried inside that does want to die? So, if you ever ask that person, do you want to live or die?
It depends on the
If
day.
the center for speech is located in the right brain, he'd clearly say, of course, I want to live. But what if it's the reverse? If the center for speech is in the left brain, then I'm sure he'd say, hurry up and kill me. There's no way to know which one is the true self. Or, perhaps, it's more like they both are. It's just simply that the one who has the power of speech is more dominant. Have you ever considered, what if your body was split into left and right? In that moment, where would your consciousness go? Left or right?
Hey, Phi. What are you getting at with this?
The alien mouth syndrome. My mouth speaks for itself, regardless of what I want it to do.
Sounds about right.
How can you be joking around at a time like this?
No, it's because we're in the situation that I brought it up.
Well, like you said, it doesn't feel real. Hearing the announcement or reading on the board.
You think those 6 might still be alive?
Let's keep believing.
There's no point. The 6 of them are definitely dead.
How do you know?
Well, I don't know.
You alright, Gab?
Yeah, why is he allowed to
This guy
be
doesn't know
here with
anything,
us and
does
not
he?
with Q Team?
He's lucky.
Well, we may as well get going. Like Sigma said earlier, we shouldn't lose hope. Let's have faith that they're still alive. Besides, that is even more of a reason that we must keep going.
So we can go and bring back a rescue team?
Exactly.
Well, let's see how Diana doesn't deal well with this. Because Q decided to stay back for a dog, and Carlos actually had something to do, apparently. He had to do that. I like how these are like subtle references to the person that died. Like Akane was number 6 in the first Nonary game. I've just realized that Mira's password this time is heart, and that disturbs me on more levels than I think it should. Alright, Diana,
All right,
why are you
let's go.
not going anywhere? No, wait, she actually is this time. I'm impressed.
Not going.
Huh?
Hey, Diana!
Diana? You went possessed for a minute there, I think. Diana, seriously, what the fuck are you doing? You got further than everyone else.
Wonderful acting. It's an excellent strategy. Your actions in the decontamination room. I'm surprised you thought of it so fast. At that moment, all you wanted was to get out quickly. To make that a reality, it just happened that the fastest way was to touch a yellow button and kill the other 6 participants. However, pressing the button just like that would make you a murderer, a bad person. And even if you did escape after, in a court of law, what you did would be considered bad by a judge.
I don't like where this is going.
So you thought, how could I make this not as bad for me? What you came up with was, oh, so simple. You simply needed multiple personalities.
No!
Not to casually bring up the topic of multiple personalities, no one would believe you. The only way to make it believable was to do something unbeneficial to you. And that is why you refused to leave. We both know that Phi will bring the rescue team back to the shelter.
And Sigma doesn't give a
Saw
fuck.
all of that in advance.
No! No, 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 no!
Let us meet again somewhere. Stop at Mata Dolorosa. I will be awaiting that moment.
Huh. So, Diana has multiple personality disorder? Or is she just faking that shit? You know, honestly, I feel like I should have answers to some of these locks, and honestly, I just feel like I don't. I'm just gonna look back and see if I can work out what the passwords were needed for these forced quit boxes. Trying to work out what I need passwords for at this moment in time. I need to work... Well, I need to work out who killed Mira. Although, I was gonna say, at the moment, I feel like that's not a massive issue right now, I guess. Also, like, I have coin flips for these two, and I still don't know if I should be... I mean, I can go and complete them. I need to work out... Oh, that's what I could probably try. Because... Flow. There we go. So I know Q's name is... Or Q's real life name is Sean. The only suggestion I got from y'all was try spelling it differently. Because, you know, be a dick move to spell it one way in the game and make you spell it a different way to answer the fucking question. Right, how many different ways are there to spell Sean? Not that way. The sorrowful mother stood. And Zero said this to... I was gonna call her fucking Luna again. Her name is Diana! You've gotten it right this episode so far! And Zero said this to Diana. What if the snail mentioned in Zero's story had a... fucking... that thing inside? One of the parasites. These are an antidote, please drink them. I remember Akane writing that one. I like how there's a fact here that just tells you when humans decompose. Or at least, not decompose. When they just burn. Wow, so according to these notes, I've only got one more escape room by the looks of it. Apparently I can't kill myself either, so that's grim. I just realized the best joke to have made, that, well, I say the best, depends on your fucking taste in comedy or what I was saying, is the best joke to have made there was a fucking watch me game. What happens if I just sit and wait here? Did I try this? Does he just shoot me?
I don't know. I don't know. No.
I feel like I've tried this before and they've just shot me for it, but...
Fuck!
This is how I survive! Well, we're not fucking getting out now. Thanks, Eric, you ass.
Hey, how could any of this even happen? Mira was everything to me. A lowly ice cream clerk and a beautiful goddess of a customer.
Who devoured the hearts of her victims?
A rare flower, forever out of my reach.
Don't question it, it's normal.
It made me happy just to see her smile from behind the counter.
But the smile
I
is
took the
fake.
order, and we spoke for a bit. Day after day, we talked like that. I wanted to be with her. If she needed help, I wanted to be there. I started to feel like I'd do anything for her. Mira was the one to ask me out the first time. Every date after that, I took the initiative. The longer we dated, the more and more I came to like her. I really loved her. Somehow, I felt like she was a lot like my mother.
That doesn't bode well for your mother. I'm sorry, Eric, but...
I don't really remember much about my mother anymore. She died when my brother and I were still pretty small. But she was a good cook, and liked things clean. She was always smiling. And above all, her gentleness and warmth are what I remember the most. I guess putting it that way, her and Mira aren't very similar at all. But still, I felt something in who Mira is. Something that's a lot like her. Everything just seemed so bright after I met her. I couldn't help but think every day was great. I was going to propose. I scraped together all my money and bought an engagement ring. And then...
Yeah, but we can't have two proposals in one game. That's a bit too much.
Why did this
Junpei gets top
happen?
billing.
Hey, Eric. Oh, let's work together to find the killer. I'm really sad Mira died too. I'll never forgive the person who did it. That's why... This is...
A strange mark on the rug?
What the...
Gab.
Hey, here's that note Carlos sent me.
I think... I knew it!
What is it?
It's a note.
A note?
Search the family portrait.
Hey, where you going?
To the family portrait, you fucking idiot. Could you at least put the shotgun down? I'd feel 90% safer.
The note said to examine the family portrait.
Who is it from?
The air vent connects to Ward C, so I guess.
Carlos?
Carlos.
This picture must have something.
Wait, maybe this is a trap? He did kill Junpei and Akane. He could be planning to... I told you to hold on a minute!
I don't give a fuck at this point.
Let go of me!
Oh, hello.
Whoa! What the...
Can't say I'm surprised, because I've seen this trick before, but...
What's a door doing here?
No, it
The
won't
twins'
budge.
birthday.
twins' birthday?
Huh?
Look, it's written right here.
The twins' birthday, huh? Okay, I'm lost. What's the big deal?
It's gotta be some kind of hint, I think.
Twins,
what?
twins,
Opening this
twins.
door.
But it's totally blank. There's no input screen or confirmation device.
Yeah, no keyholes or buttons or switches either.
This is for Sigma and Diana!
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm checking Mira's body.
Why?
Well, maybe she was holding onto a remote.
It was the
or
yellow door that we
something like
found in the fucking
Wait.
shower room or whatever it
Let
was.
me do it.
Because that had a keypad on the other side. That's got a twin's birthday secret. Ah! God, if only I'd known to fucking leave Eric to his own devices.
She didn't have.
I could have
anything.
made progress this episode.
There's something on her nails.
It looks like skin. And blood.
What's that doing there?
Well, it doesn't look like she has any external wounds. So that means,
She fucking killed
This isn't Mira's
Sigma and
blood
Phi
stain.
and Diana.
well, she must have struggled with someone before she died.
Killer should have scratches from Mira somewhere on their
Oh,
body.
no, she did that in a different
Should
timeline, I
take
think.
my clothes off? But it's pretty strange.
I don't even have skin.
Well, I thought up until now that Mira had been killed while she was asleep, after she'd been injected with the anesthetic. But if she put up a resistance,
Now it is time for you to sleep.
Oh, well, thanks.
Zero!
When next you wake, know you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes.
You bastard!
Pleasant dreams.
Okay, finally we can, well, I'd say make a progress, but I think I know where I need to, never mind, I can go down here now. The stranded pair. Oh, well, I'm gonna look into that in a moment, excuse me briefly. Right, okay, well. I'm trying to remember what happened on this timeline. I feel like people died.
Sigma. It's after 0230. I guess we're not gonna be injected with the drugs.
The game is over. There's no more reason to make us sleep.
Akane will come back. Right?
Oh yeah, this was after Akane
She
fled on her
doesn't.
own.
Then we'll be stuck here.
Sigma? Do you want to try again?
Try what?
Turning on the transporter.
It's pointless. We've tried a bunch of times already. We did everything we could, but it's still as dead as a doornail.
Once a transmutation has occurred, it takes roughly 10 months to recharge.
So, what should we do for now?
I checked out the counter at the bar. Seems like we're good on food for a while.
You wanna get wasted?
How long will it last?
With frugal eating, we'll have enough for 10 months.
That long?
I did say frugally, didn't I? My calculations are based on half a can a day.
One of us can live for 11 months, if you know what
You
I'm
remembered
saying.
to include Gab, right?
Oh yeah, we're gonna eat him as well.
There's no way I could abandon him. Let's rest for now. We'll figure things out when we wake up. What is it?
It's a bomb,
Does
Sigma.
something seem different about this now?
It's got no balls in it.
Like what?
I thought there were balls inside here.
Maybe it was your imagination? Eat.
I'm not hungry.
Just do it. Well, I knew you'd be in here.
I actually don't really like this room. But when I'm here, I feel like there's a chance I could remember.
Do you mean Phi?
How did you...
I feel the same. For some reason, I can see her face when I come here.
Do you know what this is?
Hey, that's Phi's brooch. Why do you have it?
I don't know. It was in my pocket for some reason. Phi's safe, right?
I truly wish that's true.
Excuse me?
Please, open the door! Open it! Why are you doing this to us? You can hear me, can't you, Zero? I know you're hiding somewhere, just watching us. You could at least tell us why! Zero! Zero!
Did you mind, Diana? I was trying to watch that TV. You ever watched a girl spiral into madness? Now you have.
I wonder how long it's been now.
2 weeks.
You kept track?
I've been working the wall.
I was gonna say he's pulling a Dr. Stone on us.
Peaceful.
Really?
He's just sat there counting
that
every
sound
second.
There's no war here. No violent murders, no rapes. No innocent children being abducted.
You might want to take a rain check on
That's
that
all
first
going
one.
on in the outside world, though.
I'm pretty sure at least some people are dead.
But at least this way, we don't have to know about it. That's why it's peaceful. No horrible bosses, no annoying drama between coworkers. You don't have to worry about seeing how happy your friends are on social media. Like, I have a new boyfriend, or my child just turned 1. Look at all this amazing food I ate at this gorgeous restaurant. I got tired of seeing it. It's all just like this.
That's...
Do you know Maeterlinck's The Blue Bird? This is a music box using it as a motif.
I just had a fucking aneurysm.
What is it?
Oh,
For the same reason Sigma looks like that. You are the fucking Luna!
It is the same.
You know how, in the end, the bird was in Tiltil and Mittil's home all along? They traveled all across the world in search of it. This feels similar. I guess... I mean to say, happiness is closer than you think.
In this shelter?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Diana, but your interpretation is wrong. In the original work, the blue bird escapes the cage and flies away. Happiness will slip through your fingers the moment you believe you have it. It's implying that the process of dreaming is true happiness.
Well, you just ruined my dream then.
Touche. Sorry.
You won't disappear, will you? Sigma?
Day 45.
Not gonna eat it? Hey, what are you doing?
I'm sick of only eating this crap that tastes like dog food.
Diana.
We've been trapped in here for a month now. What in the world is Akane doing?
It's possible that she doesn't remember anything about it. I'm sure she still had the bracelet on when she left here. And if so, then there's a chance that Zero injected her again so she'd
No, that's not it. Akane betrayed us. She murdered Carlos and Junpei and abandoned us just to escape on her own. Maybe Carlos voted for Q-Team because she manipulated him into doing it.
Diana, what's gotten into you all of a sudden? Half a month ago, you were happy, saying it was peaceful.
That was then. This is now.
Has something changed?
No! Nothing's changed. Not a single thing. That's why I'm annoyed. Yesterday, today, it's all the same. Same scenery, the same can. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Ugh. It's all Rebecca's fault. She was the head nurse. Ugh. She was the one to suggest I join this experiment.
I'm not so sure you should be blaming her. You had another reason for signing up for the experiment, didn't you? You're single now, but Diana, you were married before, weren't you?
Yes. But why do you know that?
When you were married, your husband often resorted to beating you. He was an alcoholic and recently unemployed. He screwed up at work, garnering a large debt, if I recall correctly. When the two of you dated, he came across as serious and kind, but no longer. He drank to his eyeballs, was always gambling, and would laugh while he kicked and punched you. For no reason. That was his true face. Of course you left him. But even after the divorce, he persisted in following you around. He'd ask you for money, sex, and if you said no, he beat you black and blue. He's even stopped by the hospital cafeteria. You were having lunch with a coworker of yours. He showed up out of the blue, screaming his head off, and flipped the table. Every time he went off on you, he'd always end with, "I love you. I love you so much, Diana," and weep. His pain called out to you, and you'd always find yourself caving in. In order to cut all contact with him, you figured the only way it'd work would be to seclude yourself. That's when Rebecca brought it up. I heard about a job at an experiment facility called DCOM. So you...
Stop! Stop it! What is the meaning of this? Why do you know?
Would you believe me if I said I heard it from you?
Well, that's a no.
Stop playing around.
You should probably stop now.
Can't you leave me alone? Hey, what are you doing?
You're not acting like yourself.
You're the super weird one here. Ugh. It's been a whole month and a half. How can you be so calm about all this?
I have some experience with this kind of thing.
Stop talking your nonsense. Give it back.
No.
I said give it back.
I'm impressed Sigma can be so chill.
Hey! Look what you did!
Hey, stop!
You're so silly. You thought I was serious? Like, I'd actually like that?
Diana, you're...
going
I
mad.
can't take it anymore! I'm so sick of this! Hey, sleep with me?
Sigma knows this shit's a bad idea.
Hate me?
Of course not.
Then sleep with me. Come on, hurry. Oh, I see. You don't have the balls, coward. Then, how about... Won't you kill me? Please. Kill me.
I feel real fucking bad for Sigma
What are you
here more
saying?
than anyone else.
I'd rather be killed by someone now than wait to die, wasting away in this...
Just cut it out! Wait! Where are you going?
I'm trying to remember the name of that. I've forgotten it. Where you go mad after staying in one place for so long. Cabin fever? I think it's cabin fever.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Forgive me, Diana. I could see how you felt. I knew you were crying out for help. But not once did I offer a hand. I couldn't. If we got too close, then I felt like something would shatter. You said the shelter was peaceful. That happiness could be found here. I knew you were putting on a brave face. In reality, the one who believed what you said was me. It's just like you said. I'm not brave. I'm a coward and a wimp. Deep down inside, I was scared of change. I didn't want to lose you. Like that time. Like that bluebird.
I'm so sorry, Sigma. I...
Well, this ain't gonna end well, is it? You two know you can't feed a baby in here. That's if you live this long. I'm no expert. That ain't good. Oh no, wait, the machine's off. Never mind, it's fine. Let them have their sexy times. And then we can realize later down the line that it was a horrible, horrible idea.
I have a dream.
You want to go to the moon, right? You've been obsessed with it since you were a kid. Even your name, Diana, comes from the goddess of the moon.
Hey, Sigma, can you tell me now why you know so much about me?
I've lived with you for 3 years, so I know almost everything about you.
Huh?
It's not your fault you don't understand. I'm talking about the future. But this history doesn't mean it's an extension of that one. It's different.
Yeah, I've just thought about that. That's fucking weird.
Okay, so hypothetically, let's say right now we're on this knee. If you continue on the path, you'll only reach the end of the right toes.
It's
You'll
like
never
Diana
go to the
raised
left
him,
ones.
but then he just, you know.
I was just talking about the left leg path. Sorry. I started talking nonsense again.
Sigma? Are you really from the future?
You believe me?
Yeah, I do. I think it rather makes the dream better.
'Cause he's been to the moon. And you were sort of there. Yep, this is when we realized that what we just did was a bad idea.
I need to tell you something. Sigma. I may be...
The 16th of November, 2029. I'm impressed we've lived this long.
Amazing, Diana. It's a healthy boy.
Wait! Hold on! Something... I think there's another!
Cute. They're so cute.
Yes.
Who'd have thought you'd have fraternal twins? You didn't realize?
Well, I did have a hunch.
But would you want to admit to that right now?
It doesn't matter, as I'm just glad you gave birth safely. Even in a place like
I thought we had 10 or 11 months food.
It's all because of you, Sigma. Thank you.
If it takes like 9 months for a baby to come, then we are nearly out of food.
Gave me your food?
That explains it.
As soon as you knew I was pregnant.
You were the one who did all the work. Thank you, truly. I couldn't be more proud. You know how people claim unconditional love? I hated that phrase. I thought it was a lie. I thought there's no way something like that exists. Well, I'm a selfish bastard. Every time I help someone,
You can't see me, but I'm
in
nodding.
my mind, I'm expecting recompense. Whether it be gratitude, praise, or for a higher power to approve of me. But now, I know. There really is such a thing as unconditional love in this world. There's no doubt in my mind that I'd give my life for them. Not for gratitude or praise. I don't believe in God, so it's not for God either. I need nothing in return. I don't care if I fade away. I just want them to be safe. And to survive. That's all I ask. Gab, listen to me. You know that biscuit I just gave you? That was the last one. There's nothing else left. Thanks for everything. We've gone through so much pain. You always listened to me when I vented to you. You've saved me many times. So, thank you. Diana, I want to show you something. Follow me.
Oh yeah, I should have nearly recharged by now.
The transporter's turned on.
I came by earlier and noticed it. It appears to be completely
It
charged.
recharges every 10 months.
Sigma, don't tell me.
That's right. I'm transporting these two.
What?
Don't worry. Transporting them doesn't mean they'll disappear. Their original bodies stay behind after they're scanned.
Then...
Are you going to say it's pointless? We're out of food. If we simply do nothing. You understand? I'm sure you remember. But it'll take another 10 months to recharge.
So, you're saying this would be the last time we can use it then?
Which means we can't stay with them.
I know.
Each pod must only hold one body within it. 2 or more people cannot go into a single pod.
Where do we send them?
Not the future. It's too dangerous.
Then, the past?
There's no point to send them to the near future. Sometime before Zero obtains this device, they'll have to go before the year 2009. Did you think of a name?
What about you? Remember? We promised. I'd name him if it was a boy. and you would if it was a girl.
Then we'll start with the boy.
Sigma, your name is from the Greek letter Sigma, right? So, I thought, why don't we name our son Delta? My first initial is D. And then to connect that D to a Greek letter...
Delta? I like it.
Son of Sigma.
What about the girl?
Oddly enough, I was considering a Greek letter too. I want to use the one that means the most to me.
Phi.
Is it?
Phi. I'd like to name our daughter after her.
Phi. I think it's perfect. It's a wonderful name.
I think this is a fucking paradox.
Oh. Hold on just a minute.
Don't give her the fucking brooch. That just guarantees it's her.
Gave them their names. It wouldn't be right if someone changed them, would it?
That's...
Phi's brooch.
You're sending it with her?
Yes. And Delta, I want to give him this.
The Blue Bird music box. Are you ready?
These two children went on to fuck up the space-time continuum for years to come.
Begin.
I'm pretty sure I made an offhand remark about Diana being Phi's mother somehow. I didn't think I'd actually be correct on it. I forgot that we had time travel on our side. Of course it's fucking happening. Oh god, I've just realized Phi is a paradox, isn't she? It's like the Song of Storms from Zelda. She originated from here, but she got her name and stuff from here because of the fact that she existed. Ergo, like, where the fuck does this timeline start? The End 2. The Silver Lining. Well, now I know when the twins were born. Meaning I can solve this at this point, I'm pretty sure. Because the twins were born in November. Unless they refer to a different pair of twins, in which case I don't fucking know at this point. Anyway, I was going to do an ending, then I realized I didn't technically intro this episode. Might be two at this point. I've been recording for an hour and 45 minutes, and I feel like Diana's downward spiral could be its own fucking episode. But yeah, anyway, thank you all for watching these episodes. Question mark of Zero Time Dilemma. If you like the video in any capacity, give the video a like down below, leave a comment on. As I say, I feel like now I can go and do this at the end, which is like the twins' it was the yellow door, which on the other side said the twins' birthday, I think. If I'm right in that. I'm pretty sure I am, but hey ho, you never know. Other than that, if you want to keep up to date with whenever I post a video, you can subscribe to the channel. In theory, YouTube sends you alerts as to when I post videos, but we all know that doesn't fucking happen, doesn't it? Thanks, YouTube. I rant, but I still do it, so at this point it's Stockholm Syndrome. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I've been Nyx, and I need to go put more Bonjela on. Fucking hell, my mouth hurts.